Shalom. Kal halalim la Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Kakodash. Brakti Yahweh Brakti Hashai Brakti Yahweh Brakti Hashai Brakti Yahweh Brakti Hashai Bahashem Kakodash. All praises, honor, glory, blessings, and power be unto Abanoah Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Kakodash, which means Father Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai and in the Holy Spirit, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai, Bahashem in the name of Kahakodash, the Holy Spirit. Alright? Right. Yahweh means he exists. Yahweh Shai means deliverer, our lawyer, our interceder. Our lawyer, who talks, who prays for the elect. At the moment, a lot of us are the hopeful elect, but we'll find out in due course. Anyway, Esau, the so-called white man, okay, and the heathen nations are involved as well, pursuant to Psalms 83. But because this is the so-called white man's rulership, which Yahweh Shai has given them for a short duration, it's what they've been doing is doing everything in their power to destroy you Israelites, especially the so-called black man on down, because they know they go for the head tribe. They go for all the tribes, but they demonize the so-called head tribe more, the tribe of Judah, so-called black man, because they know, right? Yahweh Shai, His Majesty, pursuant to Hebrews 7:14, is from the tribe of Judah, or Yahweh, which means Most High Praise. One more thing, double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone. Shalom to the prophets of that body. Shalom to the 144,000 and 1/3, the elect men, women, and children. Okay? May peace and blessings be upon your households. All right? And just keep going through the motions. Lord willing, we'll be going home soon. Anyway. Okay. Now, so many things go through my mind. The fact that we are the salt of the earth. We invented everything. Everything that you see, whether it's the light bulb, the car, hairstyles, haircuts, all right? Even if they were like haircuts that are not biblical, like lining up and all that, actually forget the haircuts, because Esau knows everything in this world, all right? The light bulb, the hair, the heart transplant, ice cream, peanut butter, bourbon, brandy, Chardonnay, wine, all the music genres, every single music genre, all right? And country music is just another, just basically the blues sung by hillbilly crackers in a fucked up form, all right? Everything is us. We make the world tick in the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Shai. Even in our lowest form, we are the salt of the earth, because pursuant to the scriptures, Jacob, which is a so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man, is the former of all things. And the bulk of the Israelites are the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Indians in Babylon, America, waiting for our second Exodus. Hence the reason why there's a pyramid on the dollar bill, and there are pyramids built in South America, because we are the same people that built the pyramids in African Hamite Egypt. You understand? We were the people that walked through the Red Sea. It wasn't no damn devil crackers. You understand? All right. All right. We invented everything, all the fashions, all the suits, all the styles, everything that you see. That's everything. The sound system, the rims of cars, because the rims are basically similar to chariots. The beautiful interiors of vehicles. That's in our spirit to make cars and beautiful interiors of vehicles, putting rims on cars, because you know why? They mimic, on a low level, of course, how the chariots are in royal form. You understand? The rims are like similar to the disc of a chariot, so-called UFO. Hence the reason why there's gold chariots and there's silver chariots, gold rims, chrome rims, right? Everything, man. Ice cream, we invented. You know, foods, French fries, hamburgers, we invented. We invented it all. Louis Latimer invented the light bulb, not no damn Edison. Remember, the only thing the so-called white man invented was the patent office. We are it in the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yashai. And the native Indians and our Latino brothers are with it too. We're the smartest people. We're the best at sports. Okay? People want to copy our style worldwide, how we dress, how we talk, how we move, how we walk. Even racist crackers in their skinhead gangs, right? They claim to be racist. They hate niggers. They hate spics. They hate wogs. They hate gollywogs. They hate everybody. But they want to act like one. They want to talk like one, but yet be racist and call themselves Aryan. Aryans are basically Elamites. Aryan or Aryan is a common name amongst East Indians. Well, not common name, a common name amongst some East Indians because you've got a lot of Jacob there too. All right. And that swastika is a symbol from the Hindu temple. So the so-called white man is just a biter. Okay, the so-called white man, Esau, even his kingdom, his woman desires. All right, either the so-called black man, and black is his byword. Okay, as you can see, these brothers over here, all right, these actors over here are different shades of brown. Nobody's black. The t-shirts are black. That's black. That's black. Skin is brown. Black is a byword. White is just basically another byword to big these crackers up. They're not white. They're pig-skinned. All right, and they're on a low level like a pig too. Actually, a pig has higher value than a damn Edomite cracker. All right. All right. And there's a list of inventions. All right. Even on shows like Jenny Jones back in the 90s, they would let you know to racist Edomites that what the inventions the so-called black man invented. But Esau still likes to disregard that. We're the kings of Europe. We are those people. All right. Now you can investigate this yourself. We're in a time of information that's available on a high level. We're the people of the book, the Bible. The Most High is a melanated power. All right, brown skin, hair like wool. Daniel 7 verse 9. Yahweh Shai, His Majesty, His Son, His only begotten Son, Alpha and Omega, the first and the last, is a melanated entity. Revelation 1:14. Onwards. All right. Hair like wool, skin like burnished brass. All right. The prophets like Barnabas and Simeon were called Niger, or how Edom might say nigger. All right, in the book of Acts. Okay, Song of Solomon. Okay, King Solomon was a very comely man, dark brown skin, probably skin like chocolate Hershey bar, brown, dark brown, clean, unblemished. Probably a very comely man, swole. Says I am black but comely. Black meaning Kadar, or I believe Shakar also. So there's many instances. All right, just a little sideline I had to add there. I'm trying to make my videos short and snappy. All right, but pursuing to the scriptures, Esau, been trying to delete you Israelites. Why? Because they know, right, we are the chosen and we are going to rule next. So they've been trying everything in their power. But you jakes, you ninjas want to love them. You want to love your enemy. We are superior. There is no equality in the Bible. Deuteronomy 7 verse 6. We are above these damn devils and other heathen nations. You understand? That's why we can do the things that we can do even on a lower level. They give us garbage food in our neighborhoods, but Jake still has a better physique for the most part and can do things a so-called white man can't do, who has the best nutrition. Especially these elites. They want to delete you Jakes and take your hearts, your lungs, your kidneys. That's why a lot of you high school athletes and you so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indian women and men are missing. But they hide that, brush that under the rugs. So they've been trying to take you out. And they reward you for wickedness. Revelation of the method. They like to show you in their movies, their commercials, their cartoons, their comedy skits, what time it is. All right. They want you to kill. They want you to delete each other. Okay, if you're familiar with the movie Strapped, all right, I'm focusing obviously Southern and Northern Kingdom. There's two movies I want to focus on. This came in my mind yesterday. Strapped, and if you've seen Mavida Loca, there's another Northern Kingdom. All right. Let's focus on the tribe of Judah here first. In the movie, all right, you got this guy, man. I forgot his name, man. He's from Onyx, the group Onyx, back in the day, right? You see Jake on the left hand side. What's his name again? Yeah, Bokeem. Is it Bokeem? Bokeem Woodbine and Fredro Starr, right? Bokeem Woodbine, you know, been in the system, had a few problems, going through the curses, trying to earn money. Got a woman, she's pregnant. He's trying to move out, get his own spot. Curses in it. As the Book of Haggai would say, you earn money and it's like putting it into a bag with holes. So Jake, with the curses and everything, Jake's still trying to keep a smile on his face, still, going against the grain. And I believe in the movie, he's like a person that delivers parcels on a bike, which is some hard damn work, man. And then you got his friend, he's trying to stay clean. Then you got Fredro Starr, who's basically on the streets, he's like, he shots whatever he shots, you know, drugs or whatever, right? And in the movie, right, the so-called white man comes into the neighborhood, right, opens up the trunk with a whole lot of guns, all types of guns. You can give you hand grenades too, heavy artillery. And the so-called white man, a lot of these Edomites that come to these gangsters in all hoods, northern and southern kingdom, a lot of them are CIA agents, FBI agents. All right, they do that. They're allowed to sell, and if they get caught by the police, they get a little slap on the wrist. They act like they've been arrested, but you'll hear about it, or you'll know within an hour or two they'll be out. Okay, from lockup. They're designed. What they do is they want to. What happens is Esau lets them sell. They make a little bit of money, and also they're putting more weapons and hardcore artillery in the hoods so Jake can delete each other. They want you Jakes to kill each other so there's none of you left, right? So Esau can get the blessing of continuous rulership. But the Lord Yahweh Shemashai said, they are bound, they've got bounds they can't pass. They can't go past a certain limit. They're at the finishing line. Like you finish a race. If a race is 100 meters, right? You're not going to keep running, are you, for 200 meters? Or Esau's race is completed. Our captivity is completed. We just have to, finish off the last few little bits and bobs, going through Jacob's trouble, surpassing the time when the mark of the BEAST is implemented, which is Revelation 13:16, World War III, Revelation 11:14. But the major one is obviously Jacob's trouble and the charagma, which is the mark of the BEAST, waiting for the fall of the financial system. Okay, so we're at the end now. And this movie is from 93, man. Barak Tihab Hashem Yashai is 2025. You know. And then in the movie, Esau comes in there, acts like the bad man, treats Fredro Starr like a bitch, talks to him like one too, tries to check him. But Fredro Starr takes his energies out on who? Jake. Yeah? When Fredro Starr should have got that hammer that he had in his hand and pointed at the cracker and blew his head off. Whatever happened in the situation was he was coming hard at Bokeem in the movie. What happens there? That's Deuteronomy 20 verse 54. I shall be evil towards your brother. Right? Now, if you go to the movie Mavida Loca, right? Same thing, curses in the neighborhood. You got Northern Kingdom Jake. You've got some two fine-looking Issacharite wives, children with both of them. It's that Jake from, what's that movie? Friday or Friday After Next with the Mike Epps. He's a cholo in it. Funny movie. Right? And in this movie, if you watch it, you know, he's a drug dealer also, you know. And same time as well, 93. Um, he's a drug dealer in the movie. And in the movie, what happens is a gang war breaks out, right, between um, certain crews, right, because they assume, because what happens is, what's the guy? Actually, the picture of him. Yeah, Jacob Vargas. Jacob Vargas is uh, the husband of Saidi Lopez, who's Mousy, and Angel Aviles, who's Sad Girl. Selma Hayek's in it as well. I forgot her fine ass is in it. But anyway, yeah. So she, he's got children with both of them. So he's working a job in a market, right? And he's selling drugs on the side. You know, curses of Jake and that. You know, but you know how Jake is in it. Jake, you know, you throw lemons at Jake, Jake's gonna make lemonade, man. You know, and incidentally, lemonade is invented by us as well. Um, so in the movie, he's wheeling and dealing, he's doing his thing, and you know, a lot of people, you know, are coming to him without cash, trying to give him CDs and all sorts of other bullshit in exchange for drugs. You know, and when he goes, and then one night when he goes to the dark alley to, you know, to unload a couple of shots. You know, when I'm saying couple, I think you know, that's UK slang. You know, meaning that he's going to serve a few people up, drug wise, right? Some white bitch, some Edomite woman rolls up on him with a strap and blows him away, right? And then what happens from that is, okay, when the Edomite woman did it, these Jakes, these simpletons, the Northern Kingdom Jakes, look at each other instead of looking at the enemy, the so called white man. And what happens? Right? A war breaks out between rival gangs in Echo Park. I believe Echo Park is in East Los Angeles, you know, which is a barrio of Northern Kingdom, especially Ishikar. You know, back then, you know, 35 years ago. It's full of crackers now, you know. So it goes to show in each of these movies, they show the trouble is always started by the so called white man. But you Jakes always delete each other. And they show you in the movies what they do. But you guys just think it's a movie, it's entertainment. They show you reality. All right. Esau just doesn't come out with these ideas, you know. They know how to show truth, but they spin it in entertainment or comedy, all right, or commercials or whatever, or even in cartoons. They show you truth. You got to pick the meat from the bones. You know, they show you the curses. They show you how wars break out. You know, you understand? These are just the ways they show you how they, you know, obviously, you know, this is how they show you that, you know, the so-called white man is the issue. You know, you don't look at nobody else. As soon as something goes wrong, you got to look at each other, which I understand it's a gang environment. But you know, have you ever thought about it? That, you know, let me think about it. Where is the root cause of this issue? You know, where is the root cause? Where is the what's it call it? Where is the what do you call it when you get yeah? Where is the cancer? You know, where is that cancer lump? That cancer lump is a so-called white man. All right, these Edomites, and what they want to do is delete you. That's why they've got ICE. You know, these people, these Jakes, are indigenous to California, or as they say, Califas. You know, Texas. You know, half of America is Ishikars. The other half belong to the other tribes. You know, it's all Gadite land. These are the indigenous. These brothers and sisters are indigenous to America, man, or Arsereth. And these crackers got some damn nerve, even going for the brothers and sisters that call themselves so-called Native Indian, trying to say that they're illegal. You know, but they don't go for none of the Edomites, none of the Ukrainians, none of the Polish, none of the Germans. You know, no so-called European people, but they're gonna go for you Israelites that have been there, that have built America, that continue America's economy. That's another thing why they want to get rid of you, especially Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom. They want to put a divide amongst you. You know, they want to make you hate each other more. Even the so-called black man blames the so-called Hispanic man for taking jobs. But it's the but the Northern Kingdom, push the economy. They do all the jobs you crackers don't want to do. Then it's going to affect your food supply because they pick the oranges and grapes and all that. And do all the make beautiful homes and do all the carpentry and the building work. Mow your lawns. You know, who's going to do all that, cracker? But anyway, this is all meant to happen in the spirit because this kingdom is falling. Brakti Havashim Hashai for that. All right. And then what? What else do they do, these crackers? You Jakes, Northern and Southern Kingdom, you murder each other. All right. You murder each other. All right. Thou shalt not kill is thou shalt not murder. All right. A righteous killing is basically some man defending himself or his family against an intruder or someone trying to attack him in the street and he deletes that individual. That's not murder. Murder is something like, for example, you hate your own people, or Jake's got more money than you, and you want his woman or something, and then you delete that guy just to take it. That's murder. That's an example. All right, between kill and murder. So, for example, when you Jakes delete each other, what happens? You get a slap on the wrist, so you get rewarded for your wickedness. And Jake's come out of prison or jail or whatever, saying, "Oh man, I didn't even get done for that. I didn't get no time for that. I'm gonna go out on a killing spree now. I'm gonna take out more of my ops. I'm gonna pull out that Draco, that AK, choppers on deck and all that bullshit like you Jakes like to say. I'm gonna keep my hammer on me. That New York slang. I'm gonna keep my hammer on me. I'm gonna get my extendo. Then you just delete each other, pushing that same cycle, man. Same cycle. The same way they tried to delete you in Egypt, but we multiplied. The same way they're trying to do you in Egypt again, but we multiply. We don't die, we multiply. Yeah? This is what they've been doing. So, but when you kill a cracker, right? Yeah? You delete 10 Jakes, 10 ninjas, 10 Latin Jakes, 10 Southern Kingdom Jakes. You're going to get maybe, I don't know, a slap on the wrist. 6 months, maybe a year. You delete a cracker, right? You're going to go life. They're going to give you 35 years, to life, just for shooting an Edomite. And that's for even defending your household. The Edomite could have broken into your house and you shot that cracker, So they reward you to kill your own. They let you go. But when you delete one of theirs, it's hell to pay. You can't touch you can't touch an Edomite, the so-called white man. Do you see the imbalance here? You understand? They reward you to delete each other. You guys are only gangster with each other, especially you Southerners, man. You know what I mean? You Serenios and you Norteños. You act gangster with each other, but you let the so-called skinheads and white man come through your Ishikarite or Mexican neighborhoods acting bad. But where were you gangsters and Latin kings and all that then? Where were you gangsters then, man? You're like quick to make rap videos and diss each other, but when these crackers roll up in your neighborhoods, the only people standing there so-called protesting or saying something are the elders of Ishikar, the so-called Mexicans. Where are you gangsters then, man, with your bald heads and your tats, and your parachute pants and your throwback jerseys on, Raiders jerseys and that, with your lokes on? Where are you lot then? And where are you, you gangsters in New York, man, when crackers roll in? Where are you gangsters then, man, when crackers roll in? You're quick to delete each other, act cool, pose in front of, for pictures and shit. Like that movie Paid in Full. But where are you gangsters then when these crackers roll in? None of you are to be seen. It's all a perpetual cycle, man, for you to be deleted. All right, let's go to some scriptures, man. They reward you for your wickedness. All right, and they show you in movies, revelation of the method, what time it is, how they go about putting guns in your neighborhood. They come into your neighborhood, or let's just say you've got train tracks, especially in California, train tracks that are near South Central, East Los Angeles, and all that. A train will roll up and he'll just pause. The driver will jump out and be full of fucking hand grenades, rocket launchers, machine guns, handguns, extended clip guns, you know, guns with extended clips. I'm not too much, I don't know too much about artillery like that, you know. All these weapons will be there. That's how come they end up on the street. They put it there. Why? They leave the containers open. Nobody's there, no police. They leave it there so you Jakes can take them. A bullet, there'll be plenty of bullets too, ammunition, so you can delete each other. You understand? They do the same thing in California. They do the same thing in New York. All right. New York is a little bit, obviously, it's more of a city environment. It's more crowded, more condensed, more concentrated. So the way they'll do it there is they might leave vehicles with trunks open. You know, they have an agent, Jake, on the street, you know, or a CIA agent, or Edomite dressed like a Jake, like an Israelite, putting a fake black or brown mask on. I mean, dark brown or light brown mask on, looking like posing as Northern Kingdom or Southern Kingdom. And they walk up to another Jake, hey man, you know, or it could be a sellout Jake. Hey man, there's a trunk over there with guns in it. Yo, for real? Yeah. Hey man, no one's around. Should we go and get them? You know, he'll pass the word on. They said, you know what, man, you know, do something like that. Or be an agent amongst the gangs, amongst the projects in, you know, in New York or whatever. And lo and behold, before you know it, you know, there's probably about 100 cars left like that, all different parts in New York. And all the Jakes, you know, in all the projects are notified, you know, by their friends who are possibly CIA agents or whatever, that plants there, you know. Somehow they not get notified and they all go there and grab the guns, you know. Or they'll see a vehicle with the trunk open, they'll see a hammer there, like a gun, and they start grabbing it. There's various ways, even living, you know, there's train tracks in New York because all they're probably leave it, you know, the trailers open or whatever you call them, the carriage is open. That's how they do it, all right? Because they know we got next. Psalm 83. So this is all a conspiracy fact where all the nations have come together to cut us off from being a nation. That's why they put pork in everything. We don't know what the hell we're eating sometimes. They put pork probably in toothpaste, pork juice in turkey burgers, you know. They put leaven in fucking crisps, potato chips. What the hell does potato chips need leaven for? So if you're keeping the Passover, or you eat leaven, you know. What else? What else? What else? You know, they put pretty much everything that's against the scriptures in our daily lives to come against us, man. You know, physically, spiritually, physically, mentally, you know, morally, everything to come against us, to cut us off from being a nation, you know, turn us against each other as well. The curses are already there. The broken families, gang on, you know, Jake on Jake crime. When I say Jake, I'm talking about Jacob, so black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. Hence the reason why we delete each other like that. You know, and you dumb Jakes think that, yeah, crime is just something that's related to our people. On the contrary, no, the so-called crime, that term, getting caught red-handed. Who's got red hands? It's a so-called white man. They're the individuals with the red hands that get caught red-handed. They're the cancer of the earth. They cause all the problems and then say, oh, look what you guys are doing. You understand? Psalm 83. Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh Bashem Yashai. Hold not thy peace and be not still, O Yahweh Bashem Yashai. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, a trap. A tumult is a trap. And they that hate thee have lifted up the head. Okay, so they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. So they ought to come together, you know, Council of Foreign Relations and all these meetings and underground meetings they have. Oh yeah, let's how are we going to get these Israelites? How are we going to cut them off from being a nation? What should we do here? What should we do there? Or let's poison their music. Or they're talking about freedom and revolution. Let's poison their music. Let's make them talking about bitches and hoes and guns and gangs and niggas and all that shit and drugs. I'm smoking a blunt, you know. You know, that bullshit that they talk about, our Tupacs and nonsense, you know what I mean? You know? And they reward Jake for wickedness. Jake does it. They reward Jake with you know, with women, drugs, money, a little bit of fame, and Jake takes it. You know, they think to themselves, "Shit, man, I only got one life to live. I got to take care of myself. I got to take care of mine. I can't be worried about all these other ninjas around here. You know, this is the white man's world. I got to do what I got to do, and they do it. Same with Northern Kingdom. You know, as an example, there, man, they do all sorts. Every part of society is designed that way. You know, they give the so-called the Israelite woman. I'm not so-called. They give the Israelite woman, especially the so-called black woman, right? They give her all the best jobs, the higher paid jobs, the senior roles in a company, and the so-called black man won't even get a position like that. You know, do the same thing with all the tribes, man. All right. I'm just mentioning a few instances. You got to meditate in your mind how this thing works. It's got to be like a wiping a looking glass, man. It's got to say, "Oh shit, that makes sense." You know. Verse 4: They have said, the heathen have said, "Come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance." All right. Now, if the small hats, those JOO's in Israel today, in Pink City, are the people of the book, when did they ever go through a situation where they did not know who they were? If they are the people of the book, hmm? they always say that we always knew we were Jewish or we are J-ish. They got their neighborhoods and the ambulances. They got money. Their children are in line. They got their wives are in line wearing long dresses and shit. You know, they look like they not hold on to their culture. So when did they ever find, went through the, poverty? When did they ever have a crime amongst each other? Like Deuteronomy 20 verse 54. When did they ever get cut off from being a nation? So those people are not the people of the book. When did they ever go into slavery on ships? Deuteronomy 28 verse 68. All right, this is talking about us, our people. Verse 4 again. They have said, "Come and let us cut them off from being a nation," and they have said, "Come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance." Verse 5: For they have consulted together with one consent; they are confederate against thee. Okay, the tabernacles of Edom, the so-called white man, and the Ishmaelites, Arabs, and Moab, which is Chinese, and the Hagarenes. Okay, leave the Hamites. Verse 7: Jabal and Ammon. Ammon is Japanese, and Amalek is so-called JOO's, those small hats. The Philistines, okay, in the land of Palestine today, there are a lot of Arabs there. They're not the original Philistines, okay. The Palestinians are so-called dark-skinned Hamites, okay. The Philistines with inhabitants of Tyre, more Hamites. Assur also is joined with them. They have holpen the children of Lot, Selah. Okay, so all these nations, man, have come together to get us. All right, and if those JOO's, those people that was the small hats, are the people of the book, where's King David? How come there's not peace on this earth if they are the people? Right, they're in their land, aren't they? Isn't Israel supposed to be like the Garden of Eden, lush and beautiful? It's like damn near Saudi Arabia, or like a desert. Nothing grows there, which goes to show they are not the people, man. You know. Jeremiah 50 and 33. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shemashai of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together. That's the northern and southern kingdom, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. All right. They don't want to let you go. They need the worker bees. They need the slaves. All right. Because they know if they let you go, you're going to be successful somewhere else. And your success gets blessed. And if you get blessed, they're going to go into slavery quicker. Obviously, the Lord's plan is not to make it happen that way. The Lord's plan is for you to go through the rigor of being under these crackers until He returns, and then we put these crackers and other heathen nations into chains. You know, who's that with the Benjamite man who tried to take all the people? Jake back to Africa or something. Esau stopped it. Forgot his name, man. I think it was in the 1930s. Anyway, and Africa is a land of Ham. All right, the so-called black man ruled England, all Europe. All right, so the slaves of the Southern Kingdom, so-called black man, came from West Africa, Portugal, and Spain. All right, it wasn't just West Africa. All right, and then when the so-called black man was brought to America, all right, the Northern Kingdom, the native Indians, a lot of them were taken to Spain and other parts of Europe. All right, as well. Verse 34: their Redeemer is strong. The Lord of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give him rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. Okay. But the main part was Jeremiah 50:33, which I was trying to get at, that the northern and southern kingdom is oppressed together. All right. And, just like in the first Exodus, right? In the second Exodus, we multiply, man. They try to delete us. Yahweh Shemashai says, nope. You can delete them, but they're going to come back, and they're going to have more and more and more children, because we are the most largest nation on the planet Earth, pursuant to Hosea 1 and 10. We're like the sands of the sea. Okay, Exodus 1 and 7. And the children of Israel were fruitful and increased abundantly and multiplied and waxed exceedingly mighty, and the land was filled with them. Hey, just like America and Latin America today, because we were together in during the first Exodus, and now in the second Exodus, which is going to be now, we're together again, the 12 tribes. You understand? But what I'm trying to get at is just showing you small examples of these movies. Give it a try yourself. One's Mi Vida Loca, right, 1993. The other one is Strapped, 1993. Focusing on Northern and Southern Kingdom. All right. You can find them on YouTube or whatever, check it out. They show you how the white man is a cancer. The Edomites are the cancer. You understand? All right. They will never ever look at, our people never ever look at the so-called white man as a problem. They're always going to look at each other first. They're not going to dive deeper, because at that time in the early 90s, it was a more conscious time as well, where people were waking up saying, oh man, the so-called white man is our oppressor, You had the likes of the Black Panthers for the, Southern Kingdom. You had the Brown Berets for the Northern Kingdom. That sort of consciousness was there, Right? So this is just examples of how the so-called white man is a problem, especially in the movie Strap, where they show you the crackers selling guns. Okay, and they do the same thing amongst all the neighborhoods of Israelites. They do the same thing here in the UK too. Guns may be illegal in the UK, but guns are still here. It's like drugs, man. Drugs are fucking illegal. All right. People in America think, oh yeah, guns are illegal in the UK. You don't have guns. Yeah, but drugs are illegal too. They still, people are still doing it. Guns are here. People get shot all the time, and guns are very big amongst, where Jake is at, especially in South London, East, well, all of London really. Guns are heavy. All right, fucking machine guns and shit. All right, these guns don't just pop out of the blue. They're all put in these neighborhoods by design, so Jake can delete each other. You understand? Jake is rewarded for wickedness, especially when it comes to murdering your own. Esau likes that. They're going to let you go. They're going to give you money. They're going to give you a slap on the wrist. But delete one of their own. Delete an Edomite, a cracker. See what happens. As Elder Manatazak would say, Elder Bishop Manatazak, ninjas' guns are only good for other ninjas. You're not, you don't have that, that balls to pull a hammer on a cracker and pull the trigger, Not that I'm saying go and do it. I'm just saying, you street jakes I'm talking about. You street gangsters, you thugs, You're only good to delete each other. A so-called white man will walk through your neighborhood, with a pretty girl, Israelite woman, black or Hispanic or Native Indian, on his arm. You guys just standing there looking simple with your tattoos on your faces. But let another Jake that you don't recognize from another neighborhood or from another state come there, go walk around with a girl from your neighborhood. You're gonna say, "Where you from? Where you from? Where you from?" And you're gonna try and hurt them, man. You guys are punks, man. But anyway, It's showing examples of how Esau, the so-called white man, hey, he's been trying to take you out. Why? Because we have rulership next. Okay, as 2nd Ezra 6 verse 9 states, for Esau, the so-called white man, is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. We have rulership next, man. All right, as stated. Yahweh Shemashai says, 2nd Ezra 6 verse 9, Yahweh Shemashai says through his prophets, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. For Esau, the so-called white man, his rulership is ending, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Our rulership is coming right now. We got next forever. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Shalom.